Hello. I hope you can see me. I'm just gonna well, this is my first night in San Jose, Costa Rica. I've been feeling extreme anger in the morning when I thought I was gonna miss my flight because security was taking so long. I felt, well, it turned red right when I said that. I felt stressed out. My body got really scared, and my stomach and heart when we were on the plane. Yeah, my heart green, thank you. And coming here today, I've just felt like, oh, I've met people. I have a story actually. I met some girls and we walked in the city, and I just wanted to buy fruit and somehow have fun, but it's very disorienting. There's like so many buildings and people, and I don't know what the fuck's going on, so I'm kind of afraid deep down. One woman came up to me while we were eating a watermelon and feeding the watermelon seeds to some pigeons, and she came up to our group and she's like, oh, that's so nice, and we're like, haha, yeah. And then she was next to me and she turned and she said, Señor, suplícame, por favor, suplícame. And so I looked in her eyes, and she was very present, and her face was very time-worn looking. And I saw some sense of struggle in her. And she started telling me about how she came from Nicaragua. She had 3 kids, a room, and they had nothing. And she was crying, and she said she's only gotten through it because she's a búfalo, and she's able to endure. But I saw the sincerity in her eyes, and she was crying, so I was like, hey, you know what? And I was like, my inner child's gonna lead us. Everything's okay. Except I'm fucking terrified, and now I'm like, whoa, I can take care of you. Like, my heart was just like roaring forth to help her. We went to the little supermarket, and we went shopping, and since I've been to Nicaragua, I know she's like, gallo pintos. We got rice and beans. We got peppers, we got onions, we got veggies and fruit for her, and oil and salt. And then I got some fruit myself and some lettuce and tomato, and I still haven't made a salad yet tonight because I felt all this fear. I felt like a lot of terror recently, and like the snake around the baby. For me to go out by myself and stay with myself for the rest of the night. And wake up ready to work. So this is how we start the morning. After chopping and peeling, we have to make a beautiful fruit plate, of course, because we're alive. And this is a smoothie with coconut, banana, and chia seed, moringa powder, star fruit. Some of these fruits blended in here. And yeah, because we have so much star fruit. So get us ready to work. This is cool too. Mine's probably better, but still cool. This guy, his forearms are jacked.
Doesn't have to be level, just up it.
These are jackfruit seeds. Damn. And this runs from a pipe that goes all the way up the stream. And the force of gravity channels it down into that machine and generates 70% electricity on the farm. And then the other 30% comes from the solar collectors. And we mainly use electricity for a dehydrator, charging electronics, and the lights. So that's how it goes, and we're in the jungle. And it's so dense. It's mama's womb. Her wild womb. So this is peanut butter fruit. Dun, da-da, da-da-da-da. So cool.
Put these in here, please. These are the manzana de agua. So, anyway, here's what
So I just finished our first day of work, except I have to water later. That's fine. And I'm so dead because I hardly slept last night. Because I was like, felt like, what is reality? My body, my physical existence in nature. I'm an organism. Is this truth that I'm coming to, and yeah, I guess it's the crossing that I'm going through. That's why there's so much confusion. But yeah, dude, working for like 5 hours straight, like get shit done, get shit done, get shit done. It erodes my mental clarity, and I built up a lot of stress in my body. And I don't think I was assertive enough saying that I need time to rest, because he's just on this mode of like go, because he's been doing this for like 8 years, and this is my first day. So yeah, I'll get in the rhythm of it. So there's a lightning storm happening right now, and I went out to get my greens during the storm for dinner, because I realized I was hungry at 6:30, and I was like panicking, like, oh no, how am I gonna eat dinner? Oh, if I don't eat the right thing, I'm gonna get sick again, and then I'm gonna feel like shit. Oh no. And then so I went out to take care of myself and be brave, and it got really strong, and there's lightning, and I went the wrong way. I was up on top of the hill, so I went under where the wood is, where the woods kept dry, and I just sat there on the wood, and I was holding myself, and I was feeling like so much tear in my heart. And then I played a song from the ayahuasca ceremony, and I started to feel like okay, and I was looking at the lights of houses in the mountains and seeing down here, and I'm just like seeing depth. I was seeing the physical depth of reality big, like clearly, in like a way that's like unsettling, because I'm not used to seeing the. And then yeah, I just waited and it's like, oh, it will pass. And that's something I learned from ayahuasca. Whatever's happening, it shall pass. I was thinking, yeah, this is ridiculous that I have to go to such a length to feed myself here. I also felt rage towards the guy here, because
he kind of just didn't really say anything about me going up in the thunderstorm to get my greens. And made me think of my father, and probably that's why I feel so scared a lot, because I feel like he was there when I was most young and vulnerable. So give thanks. Yeah, to be grateful for this. I even have this food. I have this warm jacket. And I'm taking care of myself. The journey continues.